Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here today, especially considering that it would be illegal for you not to be. My name is Raxon Jathbone, and I am the criminal prosecutor here in Coppola County. Now, the 6 of you have all been summoned here today to fulfill your duties as American citizens and decide the fate of one of your fellow Americans. Now, before we begin, we need to test each of your abilities to be an impartial juror through a series of questions. To start, this is a case that involves a crime committed against a police officer. Do any of you here harbor any sort of ill will or prejudices against police officers? Juror number 5.
I have one.
Care to elaborate?
Not really.
Please?
I don't like how they leave less donuts for the rest of us.
Donut-eating cops are a stereotype, and there isn't any sort of donut shortage in the United States.
Really?
Yes, really. There's plenty of donuts out there for all of us.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, great. Let's move on. Now, in this trial, you are going to need to be able to listen to someone else's testimony and pair it with physical evidence in order to come to a logical conclusion regarding the innocence or guilt of the party involved. Now, as a test, I offer this question to the prospective jurors. I walk into this courtroom.
That's not a question.
I know, there's going to be one. Don't interrupt me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Starting over. I walk into this courtroom. My shoulders are wet. My feet are wet. I have an umbrella that is wet. I shake out the umbrella and I say to everyone, it's raining. Do you believe I am telling the truth when I say that it's raining? Juror number 1.
Is this a trick?
No, there are no wrong answers.
That sounds like a trick too.
Well, it's not. Do you believe I'm telling the truth? Juror number 6.
About the rain or the trick question?
The rain. Focus on the rain. Do you believe me when I say it's raining? Juror number 4.
Well, there's a window right there, so we can clearly see it's not raining.
No, okay. Assume there's no window in this courtroom. Do you believe me when I say it's raining?
Well, no, because it's not.
No, we're not talking about right here, right now in this courtroom. This is a hypothetical situation.
Well, it's not that cold outside.
No, not hypothermia, hypothetical. A made-up what-if scenario.
But you said you walk into this courtroom, and this courtroom has a window, so we can clearly see that it's sunny.
No, there's no window in this courtroom.
There clearly is. Why are you trying to gaslight us?
No, I mean the courtroom in this scenario. Let's just pretend that this courtroom does not have a window.
I'm having trouble doing that.
Well, you're going to have to try harder. Look, okay, fine, look. I walk into a courtroom without a window. My shoulders are wet, my feet are wet. I have an umbrella that is wet. I shake out the umbrella and I say to everyone, it's raining. Do you believe I'm telling the truth when I say that it's raining?
Well, why would you go into a random courtroom when you're not involved in the trial and tell everyone it's raining?
What? No, I'm the prosecutor here.
But you just said you walked into a courtroom without a window, which couldn't be here in this courtroom, and you're the prosecutor in this courtroom, so it had to be a courtroom where you're not the prosecutor.
I can be a prosecutor in any courtroom. This room does not belong to me.
Then what authority do you have to ask us all these questions if this room isn't even yours?
Look! In this scenario, I am the prosecutor. I walk into a courtroom without a window. My shoulders are wet, my feet are wet, I have an umbrella that is wet. I shake the umbrella and say to everyone, it's raining. Do you believe me?
Did the crime occur while it was raining?
What? No.
Then why does it matter?
That's not the point here. The point here is trusting me based on evidence. Do you believe me when I say it's raining?
What color is the liquid on you?
It's clear.
And how's the viscosity?
Just regular? It's clear, normal water. Why do you ask?
Well, if it's a liquid that's not consistent with rainwater, then you might be lying.
You said there were no wrong answers, but you seem to be judging us pretty hard for our answers.
No. Let's circle back to what juror number 6 said. They actually said something that's taking us in the right direction.
The right direction? So there are wrong answers?
Focus! You said that the type of liquid matters. Jump off of that, y'all. Do you believe me?
Well, I'm not sure I can believe you based on that.
Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, like maybe he was in the bathroom and the toilet exploded.
Well,
Or maybe the water fountain broke.
I like that scenario better.
Perhaps he poured a glass of water on himself.
Well, why would we even care why he's wet? I think he overestimated how much we care about the source of his wetness.
Okay, we're starting to lose the point a
Well,
little
I think the
here.
more important question here is why would he even feel the urge to lie to us about precipitation?
Yeah, we're losing track here.
Yeah, you got a point. Why did you lie about the water in the first place?
I didn't. This is hypothetical.
Well, if the toilet exploded, maybe he has some sort of toxic alpha male complex that makes him feel like he has to lie to us about rain so that he doesn't be seen as a joke.
If the toilet exploded, he really should have changed his clothes instead of coming up with some fake rain scenario.
Well, it might have happened here, so he wouldn't have a change of clothes.
Don't all prosecutors bring a spare suit with them just in case something like a toilet explosion happens?
Well, maybe he accidentally showered with his clothes on and he's too ashamed to admit it.
Why would he do that?
I said accidentally. And you know, I've had mornings where I haven't gotten a lot of sleep and I turned on the shower and then I realized I'm still wearing my clothes.
That would imply he sleeps in a suit.
I'd believe that he sleeps in a suit. A suit's basically a prosecutor's skin. Well, maybe he just went swimming in his clothes because he's self-conscious about his body and he doesn't want us to know that due to the toxic alpha male complex.
Would he really go swimming in a suit right before a trial?
Well, maybe he's just better as a prosecutor when he's wet, but he knows that that's weird, so he claimed it was raining?
That fits in with the shower theory.
Well, I think it's pretty shady if this prosecutor's lying to us at all, like juror number 1 brought up.
Yeah, what's the deal anyway?
Maybe he's just an incurable prankster and he likes to joke around with his jury?
No way. Prosecutors aren't funny.
Not true. They can still have a sense of humor.
Mr. Jaffbone, what did you do after you claimed it was raining? Did you leave the room and merely skip away with a giggle?
Well, I think he might have a personal relationship with the defendant, and he was sending him some sort of coded message with the whole raining thing.
Oh, yeah. What are you trying to say to the defendant here? I think if you know him, you should recuse yourself from the case.
Yeah, I don't think we can trust him as a prosecutor if he's straight up lying to us about it raining.
Yep, absolutely. I agree.
This isn't f***ing real! Juror number 3. Out of curiosity, why haven't you said anything? I don't like to talk! Okay. Look. I think we lost our grip with reality there for a bit. This is not a real scenario. I was simply seeing how well you could judge based on evidence. None of this has anything to do with this case and is not happening.
It's raining.
Okay, fine. You're all this.
We can trust you now. I'm scared.
I thought I was coming here to get a snack in the first place. What is this?